Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. New year, new us. Kinda. So, went to the liquor store for the first time in the new year. Looking around, trying to see what we're gonna do an episode of. And lo and behold, we came across this. I know what you're thinking. What the hell is this contraption? Well, this is the tequila we're going to be looking at today. It's called Ghost. Like as in
Rider.
Yeah, Ghost Rider
or
from Power.
or Faith Killer. Or Ghost Rider. I mean, I can keep
like Ghost Writer, as
in that kid show.
Yeah.
Or
it's Ghost. Basically, what it is 100% agave azul, Ghost Blanco spicy. This is tequila made with ghost peppers, I believe. We're going to get into it, read it. We're gonna take it out of the. It comes. It's interesting because it comes in this thing right here. And I guess like you can.
I thought it was like a light. I was like, oh, so they trying to make a
like a Green Lantern drink.
Yeah.
I thought that too, but apparently not. It's like one of those things. There's the tap, so I guess you make your drink in it and you put it in here, and you know, like if you're having a party, oh hey, everybody taps and get some ghost drink. I guess.
Neat.
On the back it has like some measurements, or I thought were measurements, but I'm not so sure. Maybe it is measurement. Oh, okay, it is measurement.
We don't need any measurement.
We don't do no thinking measurement.
We're doing this. We're going off the rail.
But I guess what they're saying, because it's also measurements. This is interesting, but at the same time, we're gonna do our own shit. It's measurements, and it's the recipe for your frat drink, I guess. So if you're making a ghost margarita, you put the tequila up to here, and then you put the margarita mix up to here.
I mean, if you're a fucking please.
Yeah, I was gonna say off the rip, wrong. So we're gonna throw that away.
So obviously you don't care about the quality of it.
So I'm assuming this might have been made with the frat boy mentality in mind, unfortunately, because you don't make a fucking margarita. I'm sorry for my language, but
you don't make a margarita with margarita
mix. Like that's sacrilege. Like you might as well pee in the drink. So, Ghost Blanco Spicy. I'm gonna read the back of this. Perfectly spicy ghost. Spiciness is a sensation and a state of mind. Applied to people, way better stories. Applied to tequila, way better cocktails. That's why we made Ghost an exceptionally balanced 100% blue agave spicy tequila. Created behind a bar and perfected in Jalisco, Mexico. I'm sure I said that all the way the fuck wrong. Ghost adds just enough heat to spark your taste buds without ever overpowering. Enjoy a sip unlike any other. Stay spicy, drink responsibly. Ghost Tequila. Alright, so 40% alcohol by volume. Tequila with natural flavors. What did you look up on this? Did you find anything interesting?
I was trying to find like some dates.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
like when this
was made, like some years or whatever, but I couldn't find it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna assume it's pretty new because I had been seeing this in 2020, like later 2020. So I don't want to say like it just dropped like this week, but I haven't seen it beyond that.
Right.
So I'm gonna assume that it's fairly new, but. What I did find out, I went to their website. Clean website, by the way. You guys should learn from that. You know, like some of these alcohol websites are like muddled, as it were. Not really pretty to look at, I guess. This one, you know, was fine. I'll put it at that. It was fine. The guy who made this, he's from Boston. He used to infuse tequila with some peppers, and it was a hit with the locals, so he wanted to go mainstream with it.
Oh, so the bar that he created behind was in Boston, and then he went down to Mexico and
teamed up with a distillery there, and they did the thing.
All right,
and this is what we have here.
Okay.
So, a couple of things. As far as innovation is concerned, spicy, as far as, like a spicy product or whatever, we've already done the you know the one. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
I can't think of the name either. Poblano.
Yeah.
I still can't think of the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It was in a green bottle. Ancho Reyes. There it is. Ancho Reyes, they do the Poblano chilies, and that's a liqueur. So, that's a thing that's happened. So, like, a spicy alcohol is not relatively new. We recognize that, and we're going to go into this with that mindset. Number 2, you messing with ghost peppers, and I know me and you have had this conversation off screen with other friends, and we'll just put it at that. Some things, some plants out in the wild shouldn't be messed with. Probably shouldn't be messed with. But with that said, I assume that when you put this product out here, you got the measurements right to where, like, one drop of this won't kill you.
Well, according to this, it says Ghost adds just enough heat to spark your taste buds without ever overpowering.
Okay.
So, I think it's funny because it's probably a slippery slope, because you want to be known as the Ghost Pepper Tequila, but at the same time, you don't want to be soft, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't want to mess people's mouths up.
Or digestive tracts.
Yeah.
You're using ghost peppers. Your claim to fame is you're using ghost peppers. And knowing what ghost peppers are within pop culture and, just general knowledge altogether, like, that has a heavy, I guess,
responsibility.
Exactly. That's a heavy responsibility that you're balancing, because, like you just said, it's a balance between your notoriety and your safety. With that said, we're gonna see what he has going with this, and see if he pulls it off. And by he, I'm the guy's name, last name Moran. The first name escapes me right now, but he's out of Boston. So if you wanna, check out Stomping Ground.
Bad name in the advertising. Okay, go.
Smell. It wasn't a bad smell. It's just that, if you ever want to know what the word hot smells like, that's it.
Here's to 2020.
First review of 2021. It's actually not bad at all.
Yeah, it's spicy, but it's not
kind of sort of feel cheap.
Made me cough a little. That's a couple of points.
You got that tequila flavor to it.
I think they pulled it off as far as comfort level. Like, I can drink this. Now, what it does do that I think is pretty good. The more you drink, the hotter it gets. And when you take initial sips and it gets to the back of your throat, it hits you with some sharpy spiciness. But then it mellows out.
So
not bad at all.
I'm gonna say this though. I wouldn't personally drink this straight.
Yeah.
And ironically, it's not because it's spicy. It's because I think the sweetness is overwhelming.
Really?
It's a bit overwhelming.
I think the sweetness mellows it out enough to be comfortable enough to drink.
But as a flavor, I wouldn't want 2 ounces. I wouldn't want to linger on 2 ounces of this. That said, I think this will be interesting in mixed drinks. I will put that out there.
Not bad at all. I really thought this was gonna suck. But they pulled it off.
I would say it's something that I would
It's gluten free too.
from all those safety nuts. For all those health nuts out there. Yeah, mixed drinks. I personally wouldn't drink it straight. It's mixed drinks all the way for me. I feel like it's an intriguing ingredient.
I got a couple of ideas and names for drinks with this.
I'm thinking of something too. I want to do a riff on something. So there will be no margaritas. Because they pretty much said, I mean, the campaign for this pretty much is
Make spicy margaritas.
So why would we want to do that when that's already been covered?
Exactly. Covered wrong. We could take their margarita recipe according to that jar and correct it, but I think you know how to make a margarita by now if you've watched us.
Or anything else on the internet.
Hell, we'll do the recipe right here, right now.
Tequila, Cointreau, lime, some salt on the rim. You know, there you go. Ice.
And what's the new stuff?
Damiana.
Yeah, and Damiana. Done.
Well, I will replace the Cointreau with Damiana, but you get my drift. Score?
7. It's not the best tequila in the world. It's not garbage either. They pulled
It's
off
far from garbage. Let's put that
exactly.
out
They pulled off the ghost pepper, I believe, perfectly.
there. I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Because I like. For me, it's not always about the initial taste. It's about the potential in other cocktails. And I feel like this is something I would have fun messing with, especially when I want something, when an idea I have evokes a spicy flavor. And it kind of cuts the middleman. So let's get this out of the way. Ancho Reyes. Got your Ancho Reyes. You could reasonably use that with any other base spirit if you wanted to do a spicy drink, or if you had an idea for a spicy drink but didn't quite know where you were going with it. With this, this is your base spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a spicy version of that base spirit. So everything else around it, you're going to have to be careful with how what you use.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say you don't do that with Ancho Reyes as well, but from a perspective, I see when I'm making a drink, I see what's going to be my star player and what's going to be the supporting cast, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
This is a star player.
Mm-hmm.
Ancho Reyes is a supporting cast.
Right.
So 7.5 for me.
So, I mean, we delved into it a little bit a minute or two ago, but like, what are you thinking as far as creating a cocktail?
I'll save it for the next episode.
Okay. Yeah, I got some ideas too, and I think I'll save them for the next episode as well. But with that said and done, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're subscribed and informed on all content that comes to the channel. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. Also, too, if you didn't catch last episode but you're catching this one, you should already know we have a contest rolling. If you want some tequila and you are particularly not into Ghost, we're giving away a tequila box set on the 15th of January.
The 15th.
All you got to do is, we'll keep reminding you guys up until the 15th. All you got to do is
subscribe to our channel.
Right.
Then follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Right.
And below our first anniversary message that we put up, write down, tell us what your favorite tequila cocktail is.
Right.
And if we hit 150 subscribers on YouTube, we'll give that prize away to a random viewer. If we get double that and beyond, we'll give away something else, but we'll leave that as a surprise.
Right. So, also too, what have you been saying since like the tail end of last year?
If there is a liqueur, spirit, wine, beer, something, food, anything that's maybe underappreciated, we can't get in the US, maybe we've never heard of it, it's super obscure, let us know about it. Hit us up in our DMs, because that's where we can talk civilly and stuff like that. Hit us up in our DMs. Let us know what it is. If we can get it, we'll try to get it. If we can't, if you have the bottle, if you have access to it, and we don't, maybe send it to us.
Yeah, we gladly accept gifts. So that'll do it for today, everyone. And until next time, Happy New Year and peace.